This is it. What? Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's get rich. What? The Jiki finds the sugar dimes. Can't quit. What? Now pop the.
Stephen Kwan digs in now. 1 for 3. Double play ball to second. Estrada. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
And that squirts through. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Cordova, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other.
Gregory Santos gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's in for a strike at 95. And the count is 0-2. Bases empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game 1. The punch out there. And there are 2 outs. Here's Lane Thomas. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Connor Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Raleigh in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. Right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
And a foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one ripped. That's bad. And that one's gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach. The
wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. One ball, one strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one is absolutely belted. It's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
In the air, left side. Has this one sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Willie Adames stands in. That one ripped right center field. That's back. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-7. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there, too. Gave it a great effort, but
new pitcher for the Reds, Sam Moll.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Manzardo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Nice grab from his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy.
Vic Carey. Teeny at the plate. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 1-1. In the air on the infield. Manzardo settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And he deals. 0-1. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. There's the strike at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Kicks and fires. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Quan moving back. Get out of town. And they add a run. It's 9-7.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
This is the zone, and he gets him to chase. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 1 of the World Series. That one hit to right. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 9-7 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Alexis Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And the righty Diaz. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Stephen Kwan. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Down to the last out for the Mariners. Here's Juan Soto.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, and this should do it. Estrada, jump throw, and that'll do it. So the Cincinnati Reds take game 1 as they get their World Series off to a great start.
Yeah, from their performance today, it'd be easy to see him keep this thing going. And this is just a determined team, Boog. I like what I saw from them.
And across the diamond, it's time to regroup. Being down 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but game 2 takes on a lot of extra meaning for them.
They're coming through. They're gonna for you. We know the truth. So we make it move. While they beating the
So 2 down. Willie Adames stands in. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fall off foul. Oh, and 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Moving in the bullpen. Ian Gibaut getting loose out there. With the go-ahead run at third here in game 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. They miss a big chance. Back in Seattle, ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Almost got him.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And takes low for ball 1. In the air, right field. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman. And there's a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzarek. Lindor back to work. In the air, left field, moving under it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Fly ball down the line. Puts it away for the out. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Kwan now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike.
On the ground to short, De La Cruz gathers and throws to first. Play made. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's Lane Thomas. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Outside. Swings through that one for strike one. Strike on the inside corner. Righty to the plate. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Caratini can't hold up, and that's a strike. All tied up here in Game 2 of the World Series. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Tyro Estrada getting ready to hit. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Caught it looking for the game. 9 shut. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ian Gibaut.
Now
Soto swings through it for strike one. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Lifted in the air down the left side, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Raleigh swings through it for strike one. And fouled off. That missed by a lot. Gonna count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Thomas whips it in quickly. The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. And now it's Alex Bregman.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch. And that right there was just a freebie.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Now it's the Mariners DH, Connor Joe. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the third out. We're in. Gabe Spire on the pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one hooked foul. And the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game 2. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get him in the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
McLean in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
One strike.
Up the middle, Abrams fires the first on the run, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the bottom of the 10th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Misses inside, ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended, so right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The line to kick the pitch. And another ball.
That's a really good take.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Estrada. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one fouled off. The line and the pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is 11th inning set to get underway. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Turned on, but foul wide of third. At the belt and fires. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Bregman tosses the first, 3rd out. Now on the bump, Sam Moll.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kwan jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, that one almost gets him again.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Juan Soto. In the air out towards right center. Thomas on the move. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Goes down looking. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Into center. Thomas snags it on the run. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Fought off foul. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. Now on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. Caratini at the plate. Andres Munoz comes on now. There's the strike.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
He hit the baseball at the knees.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a strike is out. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Alex Bregman. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Steer settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Connor Joe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out to short. Jump throw across his body. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing area. Willie Adames up next for the Mariners. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground to the left, De La Cruz zips it to first, and they get Adames for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Lifted in the air now on the left side, but it's just foul. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Thomas sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Munoz back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-1. In the air, left field. Kwan should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Off the mark there. 1-0. That one in triple digits. Slider misses outside. 1 out, bases empty. Fouled off. He was late. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And here is Matt McClain. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Connor Phillips.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position.
Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Okay. That should get the dugout going. And the Mariners walk it off in Game 2.
There's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Nothing final score here in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. So the Seattle Mariners get the win to even the World Series at 1 game apiece.
Well, I think this has the makings of an all-timer type series. These teams are getting more and more familiar with each other, and it should only get more fun from here.
This is what you want in the Fall Classic. A back-and-forth battle. These teams look evenly matched.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes all the way to the last out of the final game, Booth.